So hey guys, welcome back to Monster Puppet Making Part 2. Today we will be working on the patterns and making a monster like him. Today we'll be working on the fur patterns and the foam patterns and cutting them out and what the best ways to cut them out of fur and foam are. So to explain a little bit about what we're going to be building, we're going to be building a monster just like Charlie here. Charlie is one of my newest characters that was built just a few days ago. As you can see, there will be a video right here of Charlie and how he performs and how fun he is to perform. Charlie's just a standard half-bodied monster puppet. I didn't add legs to him because I thought, he might maybe use for studio stuff. Nothing really that he needed legs for. But I am building two Charlies that you'll see. So, Charlie is a very lightweight character. He doesn't have a sleeve yet, but I'll show you how to work on the rods. And yeah. He is pretty lightweight. If you get a closer look at me. Hi! Hi there. Show you guys how to build posable hands like he has, and how to build professional rods like he has. And different noses and stuff, and mouth stuff. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, Charlie is just a little half-body monster. Super cute. But yeah, we're gonna be building a monster just like Charlie. So, I'll catch you guys there. The first thing you're gonna want to do is go to projectpuppet.com. You'll also see a video here or somewhere of what it looks like and the mobile version. Now, the patterns I'll be using will be a little alternative of that pattern itself, because I adjusted the patterns so that it fit my monsters more than theirs. But if you follow along, I'm sure you could get these patterns down just as easily as I did. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go online and buy the patterns, so that you can use the patterns as you follow along with me. The monster pattern series is what I'm basing it off of. I have alternate patterns of everything, like the hand pattern, the body pattern I changed a lot. The head pattern's almost still the same, but a little bit different. I'm still using like the same foam skull patterns, like from Project Puppet. And it comes in the mail. I got mine in about like a few days, so it shouldn't take too long to ship. And yeah, so once your patterns are here and they're you can use them and you cut them out, what you're gonna want to do is also buy a half yard of foam. Depending on how many characters you're building, you may need a full yard or half yard. Like I said, depending on the characters you're building. Now I have a little less than half a yard of foam, because you don't need a lot for these characters. You only need enough for the body, the head, and the two hands, because the feet don't use foam. So place your patterns nicely on the foam, saving as much space as you can, of course. And yeah, so what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna trace out the patterns and show you what it looks like and the best way to cut. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is grab your three main foam patterns, and that will be the hand pattern, the foam body pattern, and the head pattern. Now, as you can see, I traced them both different directions, and the reason for this is for when you flip it around and you glue the head so it lines up perfectly. And also it says, if you read the pattern, it says, cut 2 foam skull pieces, trace 1 skull piece, and flip the pattern over and trace the second skull piece. And that's exactly what I have done here, as I have traced it one side, flipped it over, and traced the other side. So next what we're going to do is we're going to trace out the body pattern. Now I couldn't find my actual Project Puppet one that I bought. I used one of my old foam pieces from Elmo to line that up with the pattern that I made. And so it fits in the body, just like Charlie here. So yeah, you got to trace out 6 of these little things. You can trace these out pretty fast. See you guys there. Also, a little tip, when you're using the patterns, make sure that the smaller part is towards the top and the bigger part is towards the bottom. And when you glue the body, it's still that way, so that when you're gluing it, the top is at the top and the bottom is at the bottom for all these pieces. So now I have all 6 pieces of the foam patterns traced out. Next is the hand patterns, and we're going to need 4 of those. So what we have next is the hand pattern, and you'll want to trace 4 of these. 2 facing one way, 2 facing the other direction. It'll look like this. This is what it'll look like when all your pieces are traced out. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 hand patterns. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foam body pieces, and 1, 2 foam head pieces. Now let's cut them out. Now the best way I found to cut these pieces out is either by using a razor blade or by using scissors. Now on this, for me, I'm going to use scissors because it's a lot safer for you to use scissors than a razor blade. But if you do use a razor blade, I would expect you to please use parental help and parental guidance through the whole project. If you are under at least 13, please be careful with all the materials we're using. Some things are very dangerous to use, especially razor blades. So please be careful. So now that we have all the foam pieces cut out, I have 4 hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have all 6 body pieces cut out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 2 head patterns cut out. 1 and 2. Now when we come back, after we cut out the next piece, all we will do is work on cutting out the fabric pieces and tracing them on. But you'll see. So when tracing out the fur patterns, you're going to want to make sure that the fur nap, which is the direction the fur goes, is going down. So right now I have markers, I have lines and stuff showing me which way the fur goes, and then this will help for when your patterns are traced out. Believe me, it will. So now I have the 1 leg, 2 hands, or 1 hand, a body, and his head drawn out, and his neck piece will be made out of this extra piece. I have to order some extra fur, so the next video will come out when all that's done, but I'll be cutting these out with a razor blade. I have 2. I have 1 in here, 1 in the container, and this one. Please, if you're cutting it out with a razor, please be very cautious and have parental guidance if you're under the age of 13. So now that we have all the pieces cut out, I'll show you what we should have done today and what you should have done for the next video. So what we should have is 6 foam body pieces, 4 foam hand pieces, 2 top head pieces, 2 fur head pieces, 4 fur hand pieces, 2 leg pieces, 1 body piece, and an extra piece which I'll show you later, and 4 feet fur patterns. Hey guys, remember, if you like this video, to give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, so make sure whatever you do, you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.